talking about Offkai, this is a photo of the very first Offkai. I used this picture the morning of Offkai to try and tell people to come to the convention. This is what our very first convention booth ever looked like. This is our humble little booth with a little tiny tag on it. I'll never forget this Offkai because I think it's still one of the only conventions I've had like a designated meet and greet for. And at this Offkai, nobody came to my meet and greet. There was not a single person in line. And I think about that sometimes. And it used to make me really sad to think about, like, honestly. I think it kind of contributed majorly to this, like, negative outlook I've had on, like, my own career and, like, my own self-esteem and stuff. Even after, like, coming so far, I'm like, oh, well, maybe if I was just better from the start, you know, things wouldn't be this way. But I feel like now I kind of look at this and I'm like, that's so silly that nobody came. Because, like, I don't know, now, like, I've had so many people come up to me at conventions or go out of their way to see me. And it's like, man, it kind of sucked at the beginning. But, like, 4 years later, you know, someone out there flew across the country to come see me specifically. And that feels like it's too much, you know? For me? Really? But I don't want to say for someone like me because it matters. And so, yeah, I don't know. Thinking back, especially like over Offkai weekend, like, oh man, the very first Offkai, no one came to see me. But then like this Offkai, like, it was crazy. Yeah. I know, and now I was in a fucking concert in 3D. Nobody came to see me in my meet and greet. Now I did a fucking concert in front of all of you guys. And that's insane. I know, everyone's got to start somewhere, right? I remember just like back at the beginning, I was so jealous that like even like everybody else had people come see them, but I was the only one. I was the only one without a single person. And I was like, man, what is it about me that, you know, ended up this way? But now I think about it and I'm like, hey man, it's not so bad, you know? Because of that experience, we're able to have the experiences we have now, and things are really wonderful. And they can just keep improving. It's kind of motivating, I think. And I wish I looked at it this way from the beginning instead of like getting in my head about it for as long as I have been. Because, I don't know, it seems silly. It seems silly looking back on it.